How hard was it to stave off Utah in the final stretch, and how important was that win for morale?
Yeah, gosh, number one conference in America, and we've played the toughest strength of schedule anybody preseason in America as well. And so we've been battling all year. Obviously, this has been a interesting journey just because of all the injuries and everything. But I'm really proud of our kids. I thought that the loss at Colorado was obviously a tough one. Very disappointed in especially the last quarter of the game. I thought we played pretty well before that. But for our kids to turn it around as quick as they travel down to Salt Lake, practice late that evening, and turn around in a short recovery time to get it done was great. When we were up 10 with 5:30 to go on the clock, and they hit a couple threes. It felt probably like deja vu, for our team. But we just kept the focus on being really positive, and you keep continuing to get stops defensively, and we were able to do that. And so great hustle plays though. You go back and watch the film. We had some great hustle plays by Swedlund, by Nike McClure, Penelope. I mean, there was just everybody was just chipping away. And a lot of times when you play hard and you believe, then you can overcome a lot. And that's exactly what happened.
What can you say specifically about your guard play, especially this weekend, from Penelope and Alexis and the others?
Well, I think they're getting better. There's times, we want to run. There's no doubt about it. We want to be a running team. And, when we push the basketball, we get some very, very easy opportunities for our offense, which makes it fun. It takes advantage of our athleticism. I think that, they were under a lot of pressure with all the pressing schemes that they saw from both teams. I thought that we could have helped them a little bit more. By that I mean that, it's not just up to the guards to bring it up against pressure. You've got to have your front line to be able to break up and then be able to attack the press. And, as a team collectively, we didn't do a good job with that on Friday night, but on Sunday, boy, we were aces. So a lot of improvement all the way around. But really proud of our guards. I think, when you talk about our guards, 3 of our guards are our captains. And I think that they are providing enormous leadership for this young group. And they are very vocal about, making sure that we are focused and improving each day. And, it's neat to see young people being leaders in the program and leading the right way. So all of our guards are doing a great job. They're certainly improving, and I love the leadership of our 3 captains in the guard positions.
So now you come home for a 2-game stretch against the Arizona schools. What did you learn about the last matchup with ASU that you can apply Friday night?
Well, ASU, Charlie Turner-Thorne has coached that program for 20 years. And, they're all about playing tough and playing defensively, just getting after you. And they're going to rotate their players. Sometimes they rotate players every 30 seconds, but they're going to keep fresh bodies out on you and bump you on cuts and stuff like that. So, what we've learned is, we just have to handle that toughness, and we have to be strong with the basketball, and we have to be willing to, know that the game's going to be very, very physical. Don't be surprised by it, just play through it. Part of that's Pac-12 basketball and the way that the game's officiated at our level. I think the other thing is, they hurt us inside quite a bit. The first time that we played them, and of late we have done a much better job defensively in the interior on the post players, and hopefully we can continue to work on that this week and see some improvement.
You got a chance this weekend to get back to 500 in league play with 2 home games. How much are you guys still thinking about postseason basketball?
Yeah, I mean, how phenomenal is that? I mean, we're on our, we've gone through so many injuries, and we're down to 9 players, and the #1 league in America, and we're still sitting in 6th place. One game out of 5th place, and so it's exciting, and it's definitely carrot out there, for the team. I mean, they certainly know it and take a lot of pride in it, and if we can get it done and get to postseason, that'd be awesome, and that's definitely doable with this group. But what I've found, anytime I've coached, whether you're leading the league or you're in 5th place, fighting your way up, is that you can't focus on that. You got to focus on the things you can control, and that's just us really improving each day, being way more mindful and focused on all these scouts that we're doing, because it's short practices now, a lot of film, quick turnaround. So the better we can get mentally about staying sharp and being focused and executing at a much higher rate than what we have all season, then things will take care of itself and we'll be right there.
Do you have any new injury updates on Cameron, Chanel, Luis?
You know what? I think because we got back, we were delayed. I think everybody knows we were delayed till late last night getting back because of the weather and stuff. But our medical staff will, have a chance to meet with the players, some of the players that you're talking about that were out. Chanel did have very successful surgery and all that. While we were gone, she did not travel, so that's good news. She's already on the mend, and the sooner we can get her back, the better. But the other ones will, meet with the doctors here this week, and then at that time probably then we'll do a release,
One last question here, kind of just for Friday's game. You will be wearing pink uniforms in support of the Play for K, breast cancer awareness. What does this cause mean to you, and what can you say about the late great Coach Kay Yao?
Well, Play for Kay and the late, unbelievably great Kay Yao, she was a great ambassador for women's basketball. She went through 2 horrible bouts of cancer, one early on when she was the national team Olympic coach, and went on and coached right through the Olympics and did a great job with that, and came back and and then obviously had a couple more bouts of it and just kept fighting. But just a wonderful leader and a very positive, passionate person. And it was never about her. It was all about just trying to help the next family, the next generation of people that go through cancer. And we wear the pink, and we wear the pink shoes and the pink shirts and uniforms and headbands, and at the end of the day, we're just trying to send a message out to the families of people who have lost people to that horrible disease, the victims right now of that disease, the survivors of that disease, that we really believe in you. We want to inspire you with playing hard, and know that our hearts go out to you, and we just hope that people continue to fight cancer, because there's a lot of people out there walking around with survivors on their shirts too, so we want to see more of that.
Cool.
All right, thanks you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Jim.